Former Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs III was driving 156 miles per hour with a blood alcohol content twice Nevada's legal limit before his car slammed into the rear of a vehicle that burned, killing a 23-year-old woman. Ruggs had his initial court appearance today, Wednesday, on felony charges of driving under the influence of alcohol, resulting in death, and reckless driving that could get him up to 20 years in prison if he's convicted. Late Tuesday, just hours after the crash, his hospitalization and his booking into Las Vegas jail, prosecutors said Ruggs was traveling at a high rate of speed. 2 seconds before the crash, he was able to go from 156 miles an hour to 127 miles per hour. When the airbags deployed, Judge Joe M. Bonaventure responded that he couldn't recall speeds that high involved in a crash during his whole career on the bench. Ruggs appeared with his attorney, David Chesanoff, and Richard Schofield. The name of the Las Vegas woman who died in the wreck and burned in a Toyota RAV4 with her dog was not made public. Ruggs had a passenger in the car with him, a 22-year-old by the name of Janea Kilgore Washington, and they both were hospitalized with unspecified injuries. Police said their injuries did not appear to be life-threatening after the Chevy Corvette he was driving slammed into the Toyota at about 3:40 a.m. on Tuesday. Ruggs owns a $1.1 million home not far from where the crash occurred, according to the property records. Prosecutors Eric Bowman said computer records for the airbag showed the Corvette decelerated from 156 miles per hour to 127 miles per hour before it struck the Toyota. The judge rejected the prosecutor's request for a $1 million bail and set Ruggs' bail at $150,000 with strict conditions, including home confinement, electronic monitoring, no alcohol, no driving, and the surrender of Ruggs' passport. His blood alcohol level was 0.161%. Police said previously in a statement that Ruggs showed signs of impairment. Also said a loaded gun was found on the floor of his car. As soon as the Las Vegas Raiders got wind of it, they got rid of Ruggs. They cut ties with him. And when you think about things like that, it just shows you how precious life is. In a matter of seconds, life can be altered. It could be changed. It could be changed by injury to yourself, or in Ruggs' case, it could be changed by the negligence of you partying and having a good time. And now we have a 23-year-old woman deceased and her dog. So, family, we have to be careful out here, even when we're enjoying ourselves and in general, because in a split second, life could change for any one of us, whether we're on the violator's side of the coin or the victim side of the coin. And that's why I always talk a lot about the 360-degree awareness, the 720 if you can. We have to be aware of our surroundings at all times, because nobody comes out their house and going about their business believing that they're not going to come back home. The way of the atmosphere things tend to happen that changes life for people, and this happens every day. And the best thing we can do is stay aware. And with that, I'm gonna say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection in Backstreet. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
I'm not who you think I am. Your perception is a lesson with a fail grade on it. Steady living life like I would never see the morning. True shit, man, I'm more than pain, I'm more than stain on sidewalk, I'm more than black skin on my face. Destined to be great, gotta elevate. Mind elevation is the game that I gotta play. Gotta win, gotta find escape to a better day.